Hi guys, I'm back. It's Evelyn, Twin Flames 3344 with your Oracle cards. I just did the Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for today, so check it out. Thank you guys all for your likes, subscribes, shares, and your comments. Please do so. Please share if you like the content, and please check me out if you'd like a session. All my information is, most of my information and prices are below in the details, but also my website is twinflames3344.com, and my mail is twinflames3344@gmail.com if you have any questions. And I'm going to get right into the Oracle reads. We ended that last read on the Ace of Wands. And today is the 17th of the Star, so some really positive energy is coming up. Masculines are definitely going through the ringer right now, dealing with justice and court issues as tomorrow approaches, which is the full moon and the crucifixion. Like I said, we're playing these energies out. So, you know, you might want to meditate some and support your Divine Masculines to help them through what they're going through. So today is, take a deep breath, guys. It is April 17, 2019. For everyone watching and the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And we are asking Mary Magdalene and Jesus today for their advice. Mary Magdalene and Jesus, what is it we need to know? The bottom of the deck is Mahatma Energy number 6, which was important. Of course, it's love and the lovers. And it came up, D-Day came up, which was 6-6 today. And DD can be Divine Director as well. It's all orchestrated, don't forget. The affirmation is, I invoke the Mahatma Energy to flow through me. And that's about the Christ Buddha light and the 12 rays. Okay, so we have one card each for them, and then I have some cards to count. Let me count them first. 1, 2, the Intergalactic Council is coming up back here too. That's the first card out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we have the Tower again today. We've been getting the Tower this week. Intergalactic Council is 29, which is the Three of Wands, staying present. Don't forget to make sure you're consciously present, because when you're not, that's when you can slip and react when you're out and about. So especially with this full moon energy, it's letting you know. Intergalactic Council, 12 great masters, makes decisions for the highest good of the universe, includes Marco, Hilarion, Jesus, Ashtar, Cthulhu, El Moria, Paul the Venetian, Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, Serapis Bey, Lord Maitreya. Saying or thinking their names raises your frequency. Recognizing you're a multidimensional being, connect with your deepest wisdom, and focus on the well-being of the universe. Guidance is to ask Universal Angel But Yalil to take you to the Intergalactic Council in meditation or sleep, and offer your service to the universe will greatly expand your consciousness. Okay, the affirmation, I visit the Intergalactic Council today. And the other side of the pile of the 16 of the Tower is the 24, which is also Omega. It's the end of the karmic cycle. It's also that creative energy of the third energy. That Queen of Wands energy is very physical and magnanimous. That also says, I send Lemurian healing to Earth. Okay, so Lemurian stuff comes up with that. Okay, so for Mary Magdalene, we have the Cosmic Heart, number 9, which is the Hermit. It's also the Wise Man, the universal love, the collective consciousness. This card invites you to open your heart fully. It's compassion as well, and endings, okay? Open your heart fully and tune to this love radiating from Venus, which is the heart center of this universe. Pure unconditional love is held within Venus at a ninth dimensional frequency, a higher frequency than we can currently access. The angels are suggesting you find time today to call on Mother Mary or the unicorns. With their help, you can step down this powerful but gentle love to a level you can handle and bring it into your heart center, which we can download it now, but it is strong. You see me with tears all the time because the energy coming in of that high vibration is it's not easy on the body. Breathe in love from the cosmic heart and radiate it outward to everyone today. Affirmation is, I am the cosmic heart. So don't forget who you are, don't forget your power, and stand in your power of love. From Mary Magdalene. Okay. Lord Maitreya is number 30. And by the way, D-Day added up to 30. Okay. So it was like, coming to the rescue. D-Day. So see, you don't understand things until after the fact, why they have to play out the way they do. This is why you don't look at the outcome. Just trust, have faith, and stay present in the beauty around you. So Lord Maitreya, number 30, says that Lord Maitreya is head of the Great White Brotherhood, the beings whose aura radiate the pure white of integrity and high intention. Drawing this card suggests it's time for you to examine every area of your life carefully and practice purity of thought, word, and deed. You're asked to be an example of right living, for your light will then draw many to the ascension way. Your reward is the peace that passes all understanding and the joy of flowing smoothly on your higher path in life. The affirmation is, I connect with the Great White Brotherhood and radiate pure white light today. Okay? So it's all about Mary Magdalene, about the heart and the love. Mother Mary and the unicorns, and Jesus reminding you to be pure of thought and intention. Okay, justice is truth and balance. When you keep everything truthful, you never keep secrets, it's very easy to be happy and joyful because there's never anything to hide. There's no darkness. When Spirit's connecting with me, there's no darkness invading your life. And this includes painful things that you're not keeping secret because you're trying to be mean to someone. You're keeping secret to try to protect yourself, which is fear. So that ultimately comes back at you and just causes more darkness in your life. All right, so then we have the 16 and then the 2 more. So we have 18 altogether, which is definitely reflecting the tower of the full moon today and tomorrow. We're there in those very heavy energies, okay? And it's in Libra, so all about love and relationships. Balance. Okay, so it's so important to keep your patience and your balance through these full moon energies. And be in your wisdom, in your pure intent. Not reactive, where, all of a sudden you are dealing with a situation you weren't expecting and you're responding in an emotional way. So that's why you need to stay present to avoid that, okay? So take another deep breath. We have the past life deck now. All right, from Mary Magdalene, Jesus, please. What is it we need to know? It is April 17, 2019, for everyone watching and the best and highest good of all those concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Mary Magdalene, Jesus, please. The bottom of the deck is finances again. 30 pieces of silver is the final betrayal of the crucifixion. Okay, it's all about money. It's only dark if you make it dark. Okay, remember that. That coins are only dirty if you allow it to be dirty. You can just clean them up if you want. Doesn't have to, money, it's just energy exchange. You don't have to use it for manipulation and greed. And that's the energies coming up around the betrayal of Jesus. Which is all about fear. It's just, money is about security and feeling like, you won't be left out in the cold. Whether that's physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is. Let's see the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we got the devil here. So the devil in the details and in the day-to-day life. That's what it's bringing up. Because we deal with money on a day-to-day life, and that's what so many couples fight about at home. So it's not about anything big. It has to do with what everyone knows they have to deal with every day. To let go of those negative energies. It's not worth it. You need to heal your own pain. Step back from the situations, and you know what to do now. So from Mary Magdalene, we have Asia reversed. I was getting Asia minor again, because I'm the minor key, right from my song. It came up in the masculine read, a line from my song, Christa Sophia, that they got it wrong about the song, the masculine saying, because he's the minor key, not the feminine, and you are the sun in me. So that's coming up with Asia minor, but also Asia minor comes up here. So this is the card, the energy behind it. So it's very stern, oriental energy. Don't let the oriental rug be pulled out from underneath your feet. It was just 11:11. Okay. So, it's saying don't be overconfident, you know, be gentle and kind. You don't need to yell at someone before trying to approach the situation from a different angle, just using your kind words. We're so used to wanting to defend ourselves and even just jumping to the defense of someone else. We don't need to do that. Because I'm telling you, just from my own experience in dealing with negative energies, sometimes it just takes them being heard, you know, being felt. Hurt people hurt people. So recognize that they're only attacking you out of their own pain, and maybe that'll give you a new perspective in how to deal with the situation. Don't be cold and harsh. Don't let your confidence be a shield to your heart. All right, let go of perfection. It's not necessary. But you can keep the buttercup yellow. You don't have to go to canary. That's what I'm getting. Then we have Jesus with the angels, and Mother Mary was just coming up. So I'm getting that as soon as I was picking it up. I'm getting angels in the outfield. Don't forget how many angels you have on your team. But that you are an angel. Use your power. Step into your power and know who you are. Oh, don't forget to let out a little bit of steam. So in the pile that I counted, we have the transportation card there. So it's saying there's steam coming out. I don't know if you can see on this screen. But what I brought up yesterday or the day before about when there's too much buildup of energy, you need to let a little steam out so you don't explode. And that has to do with any kind of energy, whether it's just aggressive energy, sexual energy, passion for kindness energy. If it gets too much of a good thing, like the sun, is just as bad as too much of the negative energy. Because it still burns when you get too much sun, right? So that's coming up in the train, but I'm also getting something else. Train wreck, but not as far as a physical train wreck, but someone's a train wreck. There may be a train wreck coming in, ready to explode. Steam coming out their ears. It's just a matter of time. Crossing the bridge to the other side. The little engine that could. I love that book. Chugga chugga choo choo. And that's for my son. His nickname is Choo Choo. The little engine that could. And so Thomas is coming up, so that might be a specific message for a Tom. It's also ground control to Major Tom, okay? So the little engine that could, you can do it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't let the sun go down on me. Don't let the sun, okay? Although I search myself, there's always someone else I see. All right, so this is little Thomas the Tank Engine. And the little engine that could, you know. They played small because they didn't want to be in any trouble. And now it's time for them to stand in their power. And Spirit's connecting with me. Now this is all I'm getting to when I put the cards together, and Spirit's connecting with me. Jesus and Mary Magdalene are saying it's all about the feminine energy here. Okay? To come into their power, but without being, you know, harsh and cold and stern. It's never necessary. It's always to be the angel without letting someone walk all over you. And just fly away if that happens. You don't need to stay in the presence of that energy. So you have this, the 3D energy and the 5D energy. You don't have to stay in this. Just fly away. I'm also getting the Oriental Express. The Orient Express. And the train just honked. So something about it's reversed, so what's the movie? What? Something on the Orient Express? Well, let me know in the comments, but something about the Orient Express is coming up. Oh, I'm just getting two. Well, number one, that the train is coming in quickly. But also, I'm getting the train that goes from China to Tibet. What an amazing trip. A long, strange trip it's been. The train from, you know, there's a tour from China to Tibet. That's what I was getting. The Orient Express. The Orient Express. Going from China to Tibet. Okay? They're so funny. So we had 15 cards, and now this takes us to 17. So 15 of the shadow energies. All it takes is 2 more twins to become a 17. Okay? The stars of your own dream. Okay? Just don't let money get in the way. Alright, so we have the journey of love. Take a deep breath. Journey of love. That train from China to Tibet. Journey of love. Out on a limb. So for April 17, 2019, we ended on the 17th. On the 17th, star in your dreams and healing. For everyone watching, in the best and highest good of all is concerned, what do we need to know, what do we need to learn? And we're asking Mary Magdalene and Jesus, please, what is your guidance? Oof. Okay, that was it. Cosmic Butterfly is 36. 36 is the end of the burden. Today adds up to 33. So tomorrow's the crucifixion, 34. The next day is 35 of Mary Magdalene's burden, the wounded warrior. Then 36, she's able then to drop the burdens, going to 37, which is the rising on Easter. 37 is the King of Cups. That's the underlying energy, is the carrying the burdens and letting them go, confessing, getting everything out, all the truth out of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9 cards in the pile that came out, and it starts with 17. Her Grace. Okay. I'll give that to you again. I don't know if you saw the top very well, but all right, that's Her Grace. Okay, so 9 again is the endings and compassion and universal selflessness. It's the collective consciousness. And 17 is using that collective consciousness to connect with your higher self and be the star of your own world. Shine your light and heal. Her Grace. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Get it all out. And also it's plugging my mother, whose name is Mary Grace. And Mother Mary came up as well. Let's see if I want to get into any of those. We have first from Mary Magdalene, man of the earth, woman of the sky. He is the grounding mechanism, and she is the etheric connection. 48 is the walking away and going within, and that is this card. 48 is a 3 of expressing your natural self, your authentic self. Men have different energy than women. It's okay to be both. So really see the positive perspective in all situations of both of your energies. For Jesus, we have she is the moon. He's always very supportive of the divine feminine here. She is the moon. Number 21 is completion. She is his world. She is his world. I'm bringing up the fact that, we always see that as she is the moon, but in what the messages I've been getting is that the moon is the false reflection of the masculine, because it's only shadowing back to him negative aspects, not his true self. So it's the false light, whereas the earth is the feminine, Mother Gaia, the sun is the masculine, feeding her. And the reflection of the moon reflects back both to the sun and to the earth, reflecting back the shadows to clear, to complete their cycle. That's why she is the moon. We need the moon to help us heal, to make us walk away and go within. And it's very Shokare circular energy here, about just the energy going in circles. The G clef, which brings up the bird singing in the masculine read. I brought that up, that there was a bird going doo, 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 doo. Wait, doo, 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 doo. So it was like 2 quarter notes and then 4 eighth notes. It was C, B, G, 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 G. I don't know if I'm saying the right note, but I'm getting now close encounters, when they did the signals back and forth. So remember that, I told you that. C, B, G, 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 G. And I love that it comes up this way, because it's literally the sun and the moon in these 2 pictures, okay? And look how the hairs come together perfectly like that. Look, even the top strands. How cool is that? All right, so 48 says, I see myself in you and you in me. We may seem so different and sometimes yet so similar. Even beyond this, I know deep within that we are one. I can lose myself in your light and receive your light with my body. I can witness the dark of your shadow and enter into it with my compassion. I can find the divine in our connection, letting go of what I thought I was. I can be broken apart to become one with you, even if only for a second, and know the divine more intimately than ever before. Our passion leads us to each other, and in each other we find our true selves. This oracle brings you a message of sacred relationship that leads to divine understanding and experience. You're being opened up to sacred relationship, either in your current relationship or one that's on its way to you now, in human relationship and in divine relationship with the heavenly beloved. Know you are worthy of it, and keep a light of gentle hope and respect kindling in your heart as you anticipate the union with your beloved. Know that even when it is dark, when it challenges you, there is sacredness unfolding. The love of the divine wants to reach us not only in our happiness, but also perhaps more so in our darkest hour. Let it reach for you through your relatedness with another, and do not be afraid to be broken and open, for in that cracking of what you thought you were, you shall begin to know what you are, which is heaven on earth. The poem reads, how rare to be born with a name of love, what challenges await that I must face, or voice to listen from above, telling what I must embrace. Each day I walk a path unknown, with no regrets for where I've been. Each experience is mine to own, no choices call to live again. How strong I am, I ask myself, the measured tests unfold each day, a blessing of enormous wealth, inside the gift will always lay. And then we have She is the Moon. She is the Moon, number 21. The light of the moon ebbs and flows. The wisdom of patience is not about waiting around for something to happen, rather than getting up and getting it done. The wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar, the right timing promoting growth, planting when there's fertile soil, and allowing the soil to rest and replenish when it needs to. You're being asked to check in with your timing. Is now the time for action or for rest? It can change quickly, just like the phases of the moon. If you are unsure, that's okay too. Perhaps you are waiting for more light to reveal the way. As the moon grows full, all things come in time, as we come to a full moon tomorrow. Your message comes through this oracle. Your manifestation is unfolding in perfect timing. If you feel something isn't happening fast enough or is happening quickly and you are unsure if you're really ready, be assured all is well. If something is not clear to you and you would like it to be more so, the clarity you seek will come to you. Do not worry and do not try to force the insight. Just be with what is happening now and trust. You are moving and growing and all is well. Soon you will see that for yourself, just as the moon grows full and revealing, even in the midst of the deepest night. And the poem reads, and it's called Waiting. These moments are precious, like jewels on the crown of life. They beckon my heart, forming memories that sparkle with joy, and like the longing of a sweet caress, they draw me near, melting into one, showing what is possible on the journey of life, waiting for the seasons' change. Okay? So a reminder to us all that you never would have learned or seen all that you have on this journey if you hadn't been challenged to be more than you were. Okay? So make sure you drink your water and get plenty of rest. Your beauty rest, girls. And rise and be loved. Bye.